Chip.
What?
Macy's Place, get in.
All right. Help! 10 minutes.
Oh, God. Don't say it.
Say what?
What you were going to say. No gain without pain, go for the burn, something mindless like that.
Just because you cheat on push-ups.
I do not cheat on push-ups.
Yes, you do. You bend in the middle.
Bending is not cheating. And couch potatoes are not allowed to criticize.
Another load of wash magically washed and folded themselves.
We didn't know you wanted us to help.
Oh, that would be a bizarre assumption.
I'm home. Let the games begin.
Why don't we start with the ceremonial carrying of the basket?
All right, well, just let me relax for a minute, okay? Do we get any mail?
By the answering machine.
Hey, a pocket toaster. Mine to use free for 30 days. Old world craftsman, bring you your favorite anchorman in lifelike porcelain. Remember letters?
I think I got one as a child.
Come meet your neighbors at the Neighborly Place.
What's that?
The Neighborly Place, a new club for the rest of us. Low-keyed, high-style, where men and women can sit and talk and not be bothered by the boys and the girls. Wondering where the neighbors go at night? Come meet them at the Neighborly Place. No cover, no minimum, just possibilities.
What is that supposed to mean?
Means it's a singles bar.
What makes you assume that it's a singles bar?
What do you think it is, a Quaker meeting house?
Well, I don't know. Quakers get lonely too, you know.
They don't do bulk mailings.
I think it'd be kind of fun to check it out.
Watching the mating habits of vaguely humanoid creatures is your idea of fun?
Works for cable television.
I've never been to a singles bar, and I don't intend to start now.
Oh, don't be so judgmental. I know this woman who met her husband at a singles bar.
Oh, that must have surprised them both.
The guy who became her husband. Nice people go there too, you know.
Tell that to Mrs. Goodbar.
Come on. What's the worst thing that could happen? We'll have a couple of drinks, we'll hear what's new in pickup lines, and we'll head home. What do you say, tomorrow night after work?
Not interested.
Walk in, walk out.
Save your breath.
Will you tell your mother that she really wants to go?
Go for it, Mom. Go for the burn, Allie.
What do you say?
I say nix. Tell it to the Marines. Keep dreaming. Not in a million years. Goodbye and amen.
I think she's wavering.
Are you Allie?
Yes.
Your friend is on the phone. Through the arch.
Thank you. How did you know it was me?
She said to find the one who looked like she just arrived from Oz.
Yes, I'll hold. Hi.
Don't bother to call home. I'm here.
No, I'm calling the San Francisco office. From here? Well, I didn't want to be late. I figured you would bolt if I wasn't here to hold your hand.
Very funny.
Will you go and get us a table? I'll be there in a minute.
Oh, wait.
Ellie?
I would just as soon not sit out there by myself with them.
What is wrong with them? They're just people looking for people that they can be happy with.
Be happy with. Oh, come out of the forest, Bambi. It is rutting time in the wild kingdom.
Go, and don't panic. They can smell fear. Yes, I'll hold.
Get you a drink?
Up here, please.
You got it. Good table.
Excuse me?
You picked a good table. It's the first one they see when they come out of the John. It's a vulnerable moment for a lot of guys.
Excuse me, can I borrow your paper?
Go right ahead.
Thanks. Ah, yes. Baby born with 6-foot head. I've been following this one closely.
Hi.
Yes.
You know, I saw you sitting here and I thought, whoa, now there's a girl who drinks her milk.
Dramatic.
I tell you, Harv, the art of pickup has declined and fallen.
Too true, Pete, too true.
Except for a handful of brave men fighting to keep the candle of knowledge lit before the gathering darkness.
Men like us.
I beg your pardon?
Men like us, you and me.
Harv, I consider you a personal friend. Please believe me when I say these sad illusions of yours will only bring you pain.
Well, I'll bet you $5 I can pick up any woman in this bar.
I don't want your money, Harv.
No, I'm serious.
No, keep it. I'm not a gambling man.
Well?
Now, if you want to make it a contest.
What kind of contest?
Picture this, Harv, if you will. 2 men, 1 woman. These 4 walls are arena. The battle eternal. You give it your best shot, I give it mine. Whoever takes her home wins. Whoever doesn't licks the boot of humiliation and also loses a sawbuck.
You're on.
Not good.
How about her?
Stop looking at the children's menu, Harv. No. Yes.
What?
X marks the spot. As the captain of the Titanic said, gentlemen, I think we just hit an iceberg.
Are you serious?
Batter up, Harv.
Pardon me, do you mind if I look at your paper?
No,
Thanks.
it's not mine anyway.
Damn. Wouldn't you know it? They've got room for Irkutsk, but they won't give you Dar es Salaam.
What?
The weather. 40 cities across the globe, and they won't give you Dar es Salaam. Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to wing it like I always do. Well, that's the life of a foreign correspondent. It's not as interesting as it sounds, believe me. On the one hand, there I am, where 21st century super science rubs cheek by jowl with a way of life so ancient and mysterious it darn near makes your head spin. And on the other hand, here am I, a simple man, far from home. And here we are, right now.
Here, who is right now?
Look, I don't expect you to understand this, but I want to see your home.
What?
I want to touch base with my country. I want to open your freezer and see those brand names I love and trust. I want to sit in front of the TV and hear the reassuring laughter of the heartland. And then I want to pass the night with you and show you the knowledge that only the East can teach. I realize this is a lot to absorb at once.
No, it's not that much to absorb. It's just difficult to keep it down. Yes, I'm holding. I've been holding so long my fingers are beginning to slip. Something barely resembling a man just tried the sleaziest pickup on me I have ever heard.
Okay. So?
So, I've had about as much of my neighbors as I can stand. Let's get out of here.
Allie, a man tried to start a conversation with you. You didn't like it. Fine, just go sit down and enjoy your drink. Oh, great. Could you put it through? Hi, Viv. Look, we're only going to be about 5 minutes, I promise, okay?
Basically, I didn't like her attitude.
It's a poor worker who blames his tools, my friend.
Hello, Harv. Hello, Pete. What's happening?
Hey, Doug, long time no see you.
How's life up in accounting?
Oh, hey, I'm not in accounting anymore. They bumped me up to cost forwarding.
Hey, congratulations.
Hey, thanks a lot. Next round's on me.
No, you
Give me a
got
light.
Listen, Doug, Pete and I are sort of busy right now.
Oh, yeah? Really? What's up?
We're playing sort of a game.
Oh, no kidding? What kind of game? Is it sports? I'll take you to the cleaners, huh?
No, it's women.
And it's for money, Doug.
Oh. How much?
20 bucks.
30 bucks.
Oh, what the heck? Count me in. What do I have to do?
Well, you see, Doug, it's this way. We pick out one woman at the bar.
Okay.
And then we each go up and talk to her.
Right.
And then the one who goes home with her wins.
It should be right up your alley, huh, Doug?
What's so funny?
No, it's nothing.
How come you're laughing?
No, keep your money, Doug. Go get yourself a nice haircut.
Make it 50.
Forget it.
What's the matter, you chicken?
Okay, it's your funeral.
Okay. So tell me, who's the skirt?
Okay, Dougie, you see that achingly beautiful redhead who's practically handing out flyers to anything that smells of Aramis?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's a frosty blonde just to the right of her.
Oh.
So,
By me?
need time to study your notes? All right, stand back, kiddies. I must warn you that what you're about to see now may be too intense for younger viewers. Excuse me, may I sit with you for a minute?
I'm here with a friend. Perhaps you've seen him, a rather large gentleman in a tank top.
Please, don't get the wrong idea. There's this woman here that won't leave me alone, and I thought if she saw me talking with someone, oh, she's on her way over. Please talk to me.
Oh, what should I say?
That's great. Really, that's it. She's turned away. This is my first time in a place like this, and around people like this, and, well, I don't mean you. It's just that on first encounter, it's a little...
Overwhelming?
Exactly. Now, all I did was ask her to pass the peanuts, and she countered with...
With what?
Well, it's not the sort of thing you repeat to a lady. Maybe I gave her the wrong impression.
Well, exactly how did you ask for the peanuts?
Could you pass the peanuts, please?
Very suggestive.
Well, thanks a lot. Oh, she's still looking. One more minute?
Be my guest.
How do you handle yourself in a place like this?
Oh, I don't. This is my first time, too.
How do you like it?
I feel like a pork chop on a frozen food counter.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Peter Drayton.
Allie Lowell.
Probably think I'm a chump.
No, I don't. I think you're probably just embarrassed at the tackiness of this place.
Who would think I'd come into a place like this and end up talking to someone like you, who's waiting for someone in a tank top?
Oh, actually, my friend is a she, and she hardly ever wears tank tops except in the privacy of her own bedroom.
Well, then, what are you doing here?
Oh, well, my friend knows a friend who met a friend in a place like this. I was coerced.
Me too. You know where I wish we were right now?
Where?
In the public library.
Sounds very respectable.
Yeah, but we could meet over a copy of Pilgrim's Progress, and I could work up the courage to ask you out for a cup of coffee. In that setting, would you be embarrassed?
Well, I don't know. I'm still in this setting.
Oh, and you probably think this is still just a line, don't you?
Well,
I don't blame you. Look, I hope we run into each other again somewhere else, anywhere else. Goodbye.
Could have put up a better fight. Can I get you a refill? Oh, no, thanks. I'm just about to go home.
Did he say something creepy?
No, he just asked me out for a cup of coffee.
That was all? Geez, honey, there's such a thing as playing too hard to get.
Where's Dr. Ruth when you need her?
Look, I just couldn't go home without at least leaving you my card. That's me, Peter Drayton. Thanks for the brightest moment of my evening.
Peter, sit down a minute, would you?
All right.
I really am here with a friend.
Oh?
And I'd hate to leave her alone if that offer for coffee still holds.
You bet it does.
Oh, well, I'll just go check and see what she says, okay?
Great. I'll be right here.
Good.
Police for Tampa at 2:15.
Can I talk to you?
Hold on a second, Viv.
Yeah, I met somebody.
Yeah, you already told me.
No, somebody else, somebody nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, I told you there'd be nice guys in here.
When are you going to go home?
Well, I'm still on the phone. I haven't even finished my drink yet, let alone talk to anybody besides you.
Okay, I'll tell him I can't have a cup of coffee with him.
Why not?
I would never leave you alone in a place like this.
Allie.
You know, if you ever did it to me, I would never forgive you.
Allie.
No, my mind is made up, and there's nothing you can do to change it. I will not desert you, and that's that.
Hey, Viv, let's finish up. I've got to go home.
Thank you.
You owe me one. All right, next, the Braustein's flight.
My friend is leaving in a few minutes, and then we can go.
Great. You like cappuccino?
Sure.
Terrific. I'm going to make you a great cappuccino.
Where?
My apartment.
I thought we were going to a coffee shop.
Oh, I make a much better cappuccino.
I'm sure you do, but let's just go to a coffee shop, okay?
Fine.
Good.
Hey, you mind if we stop my apartment on the way? I'm a little short on cash.
Peter,
Yeah?
your apartment is out.
Oh, whatever you say.
Good.
We'll talk about it later.
We just talked about it.
Allie, I'm not that kind of guy, but I'm also not a kid either, and neither are you.
You're right. Most kids are smarter than I am.
Wait, you think I'm like one of them? Trust me.
Oh, the last person who said that to me sold me a blender that didn't go above chop.
That's great. I go all the way to puree.
Goodbye, Peter.
That's it?
Unless you're fond of four-letter words. Oh, Kate, get off the phone so I can kill you.
Still right, too.
Hey, there's an exception that proves every rule, you know.
Thank you.
Guess it's my turn, huh?
Word of advice.
Yeah?
This one likes the direct approach.
Uh-huh.
Be strong,
Right.
be male, be aggressive.
No problem. Okay, here goes nothing.
Where shall we send the body?
Oh, caught me. Gosh, I couldn't help but notice the barflies swarming around this table. I wanted to have a look, see what the attraction was. Well, now I understand. You know, I was talking to my good friend Robert Goulet the other day, and we were saying, you know, there are no women like New York women. They are the most...
All right, that's it.
Okay.
Sit down.
Thanks, be glad to. So anyway, Bob was saying to me, he said, you know...
You should be ashamed of yourself.
What's the matter? You don't like Robert Goulet?
What kind of a sleazy lowlife are you?
Nice talking to you.
On behalf of all of the women in this bar and in every bar across the country, I am here to inform you that we are people. Not bimbos, broads, skirts, or babes. We are your mothers, your sisters, your daughters, your wives, and your partners. And when you treat us cheaply, what you are saying is that you are worth no more than bimbos, broads, skirts, and babes. Now you may go.
Whoa. Boy, I knew I had a hard time talking to women, but I didn't think I was that bad.
Is that what you thought you were doing? Talking to me?
Yeah. Wasn't I?
No. You were doing a cheap sideshow imitation of conversation.
Would it have been better if I used Andy Williams instead of Robert?
I am talking to this person. Go away.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you, only just that I had to.
What do you mean you had to?
If I tell you, you're going to yell at me again.
You owe me.
We had a bet, me and them.
A bet?
Who'd take you home?
Oh, I want a shower. I want to be hosed down.
I'm sorry.
Oh, tell it to Robert Goulet.
I only did it so they wouldn't laugh at me. They wouldn't laugh at me. I mean, I never take anybody home.
You wonder why, if that's the way you talk to women?
Oh, I usually don't talk to them. I just sit at the bar and wait for them to talk to me. Not that they ever do, mind you. In fact, this is the longest conversation I've ever had in here with a woman. You're very nice, you know? Thank you very much.
For what?
Your time. And I've been here as long as they have. They can't laugh at me now, can they? Thank you.
Is it possible that underneath that smarmy exterior lies a human being?
What do you mean when you say smarmy?
Cheap, chauvinistic, condescending, creepy. The 4 C's.
Whoa. You mean like them?
Precisely.
No, I'm not like them. Honest.
Well, at least you have that in your favor.
And I don't like talking the way I did to you either. It's just that how do you talk to a woman you don't know anyway?
How do you talk to a man you don't know?
How about them Mets, huh? Really?
Much.
How about them Mets, huh?
Bring it down a little.
How about them Mets, huh? How about that Joe Morris? That's better, huh?
Well, let me put it this way. It is of this planet.
Thank you very much. You've been a great help. Thank you. I gotta go. Bye.
Wait a minute. Sit down.
Oh, don't yell at me anymore. I learned my lesson.
I'm not going to yell at you. I just want revenge, and I think you might be the person to help me get it.
What do you want me to do?
This.
Let's say something nice for a change. Okay, nice. You want nice? Look at her. She looks terrific.
Allie, she's wearing the same coat that you are.
Yeah, but mine's in a better color.
Why do we always have eggs for breakfast?
Because this is America. Eat.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's not supposed to. It comes under the heading because I said so. That's why. Eat. Male woman. Sounds like a transvestite. Male person. Better. Okay, who gets to be occupant this week?
I do.
Here you go. Here's a letter from Miss Jenny Lowell from Jason Crawford. Why does this envelope feel so warm to the touch?
Okay, give me it, please.
In a minute, I have a vibration from this letter. I see a young man and a young woman. He whispers in her ear softly, intimately.
Please, there is a mother in the room.
Did you use your influence into getting me my letter?
Mom, hand it over.
I just think it's so romantic that he writes to you even though he sees you every day.
I think it's... Oh, never mind what I think. I'm just a mother.
Here's one for you, Allie, forwarded from Connecticut.
Really? Add. Free offer. Oh, a letter from my Aunt Judith.
Doesn't she know that you've moved to New York?
She doesn't know I'm divorced.
Why not?
Well, she still thinks FDR is president, and we didn't want to shock her. Oh.
What?
Ooh, this one got in by mistake. It's addressed to Charles.
Why?
Nothing. School everybody, you're late. You're not late.
I'm not?
No, you have a minute or two.
Oh, right.
Coming, Mom?
I'm just gonna stay here and finish my coffee. I'll see you guys later. Bye. So?
Smell.
Are they putting perfume on the back of stamps these days?
Look at the handwriting.
Feminine. Very feminine.
Almost submissive. Now read this.
Private and personal.
See why I kicked the kids out?
I wonder how that one got into your envelope.
Who knows? Probably in the rush to hide it from the present Mrs. Charles Lowell, they stuck it in the envelope for the previous Mrs. Charles Lowell. Who cares? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Meaning that you're going to open it even though it's marked private and personal.
Meaning you don't think I should?
Meaning it's none of my business. It wasn't in my envelope.
But you wouldn't?
Allie, if you're gonna open it, open it. Leave me out of it.
But if I do open it, you'll think I'm a snoop.
No, a felon.
Well, for your information, I am not going to open it.
Good.
Tomorrow night, when Charles comes to pick up the kids, I'll just hand it to him.
Good.
And hopefully the look on his face will tell me everything I need to know.
Which is?
Just how private and personal it really is.
Let's face it, you're gonna open it.
I am not.
You want to bet?
Bet. Dishes for a week.
Done. How am I gonna know if you're telling me the truth?
Since when did you start distrusting me?
Since I found out that you open other people's mail. Bye.
Damn. Thinking, but you're wrong. There was a mosquito on the lampshade, and I was just trying to swat it. Besides, our bet covers opening the letter, not trying to read it, and I couldn't read it anyway. Damn. The hell with it.
Hi, Night Owl.
What are you doing, spying on me?
Of course. Also, I couldn't sleep.
Me neither.
So, gonna open it or not?
Not.
I'm proud of you.
Of course, I'm not going to sleep either.
Good. You can keep me company. You want to watch TV?
It's 2 a.m. Rerun City. Okay.
Enjoy this treasury of best love. Semi-classic.
Sorry, Lucy, I brought you your mail.
Thanks. Antoine's is having a sale. You want to go?
Oh, I can't. Ebenezer Mert saw that postcard and forbid me to go anywhere near it.
What's Fred got against spending money?
Same thing as Jack Benny.
Oh.
What?
A letter for Ricky.
So?
So, it's marked private and personal.
Oh, go, girl.
It's a script, and there's a letter attached to it.
You want to up the volume for those of us on this side of your mouth?
It's a script for a new movie. The producer wants to audition Ricky for the part of the lead. He'll be here at 2 this afternoon. I smell a Cuban rat.
Why?
Ricky asked me to run an errand at exactly 2 o'clock just so I wouldn't be here. Now, why would he do that?
I have no idea.
What does that mean?
What does what mean? I said I have no idea.
No, you didn't. You said, I have no idea.
Oh, face it, Lucy, you've been known to horn in on one of Ricky's auditions before.
Me? That's ridiculous.
Oh, so you're not going to read the script?
Why should I?
To find out if there's a part in it for you, that's why.
The thought never occurred to me.
I'll bet.
Ethel, go home.
All right, all right. Mind if I borrow the script for a while?
Oh, no. This script is going right back in its envelope where it belongs. Case closed.
What happened to it's going right back in the envelope?
Don't you want to know what it's about?
I do not.
Even if there's a part in it for you?
For me?
Do I detect some interest, girl?
Well, no.
Ethel, you've got to help me. This whole thing is your fault.
My fault?
If you hadn't planted the idea that there might be a part in it for me, I never would have opened that script. And that's exactly what I'm going to tell Ricky.
Wait a minute. You're going to tell Ricky that I told you to do whatever crazy thing it is that you're about to do?
Well, and what makes you think it's crazy?
This is me you're talking to, Lucy.
It's not crazy at all. All we have to do is...
We?
Oh, this is no time to practice your French. We got work to do. Now, the movie is set in the Deep South. Fred still has that Civil War stuff in his vaudeville trunk, doesn't he?
Of course, he's still waiting for the styles to come back.
Now, I'll call the producer and tell him Ricky can't make it at 2 o'clock, and could he please come here at 1? That'll give us an hour alone with him.
And what am I supposed to do with your body at 2 o'clock when Ricky gets back?
By that time, it'll be too late. We'll already have the parts.
So, what's my part? A Southern Belle?
Close. Now, here's what we have to do.
And now, more of Lucy.
Ethel, where are you?
I'm here, but I'm not coming out. Honestly. I don't want anyone to see me like this.
Ethel, it's a Civil War picture, and your part is critical. Now get out here.
The things I do for you.
Now remember, when he gets here, you've been working for my family ever since my father, Captain Beauregard McGillicuddy, lost the plantation in a poker game on the Mississippi Riverboat. Got it?
Got it.
Oh, no, he's here. Get ready for your entrance.
Excuse me. Does Ricky Ricardo live here?
Showing up. I'm Melanie Ricardo, Ricky's wife. You must be Mr. Harris. Won't you have a seat, sir?
Thank you. Is Ricky here?
He's on his way. He asked me to entertain you in his absence.
I had no idea Ricky was married to a Southern girl.
Oh, yes. My father, Captain Beauregard McGillicuddy, was one of the Atlanta McGillicuddys, and my mother was Sarah Lou Betty Jo Mary Jane Johnson from Tallahassee.
Well, it certainly is refreshing to meet a young woman these days who hasn't forgotten her roots.
Twerk nothing. Way down upon the Swanee. Oh, you must be parched. Can I get you something to drink, sir? Oh, Mammy. Mammy, dear. Excuse me. Mammy, get out here. All right, all right. Mr. Harris, I'd like you to meet my Mammy.
Your mother?
Her what? No, my servant. Your what? My faithful servant who hopes one day to leave my employ for a career in the movies.
Yes, ma'am.
You can put the drinks down, Mammy.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Harris, I wasn't always in service. My family, the Mobile Mertzes, lost all their money after the war to the carpetbaggers.
That'll be all, Mammy.
And then I was forced to seek employment and wear clothes that don't really show off my figure.
That'll be all, Mammy.
Oh, no, let her continue. Go on, Ethel.
Why, thank you,
Go on, Ethel!
Ricky said if Lucy got wind of this script, she and Ethel would badger me into giving them a part.
Oh, no!
We knew all along.
What do you say, Mr. Harris? Is there anything in your movie for a couple of slightly northern southern belles?
Well, there might be, but you'll have to audition.
Wonderful! I memorized the part where Melanie defends the plantation against the Yankee soldiers. Wait, I'll show you. Mammy, my cue.
Oh, Miss O'Brien, the Yankees are coming, After we've worked so hard to save this plantation.
That'll be all, Mammy. Get away from my house, Yankee trash. For I am the daughter of Captain Amos O'Brien, and the same rebel blood that flows through his veins flows through mine. Killed him. Now Ricky'll never get the part.
What do you mean, we? I just work here. I don't know nothing about shooting. No.
Oh, if only I hadn't opened that envelope marked private and personal, none of this would have happened. All right, I won't open. Huh? I won't. Ellie. Wake up, you're having a nightmare. Oh, thank goodness. I dreamt about opening a letter.
You're kidding. Will you forget about that letter?
I'm trying.
Look, if it's bad news, you're going to feel guilty. If it's good news, you're going to be jealous. And if it's no news, you're going to feel stupid.
I suppose you're right.
Of course I'm right. Why don't you go to bed?
Stay tuned for
Not yet. I think I'll sit here for a while with Mary and sulk.
Okay. Forget about the letter, will you?
I'll try. Mare, it's me. I brought you your mail.
Oh, that's 3 times this week.
Yeah, I bumped into John in the hall.
John?
The new mailman.
Oh, what's he like?
Single. What's the matter? You couldn't find anything to wear?
No, I'm giving them to Goodwill.
Mary, these clothes are brand new.
I know.
Mary, you are the nicest person.
I try.
Oh, a letter from Sue Ann Nivens. What does the happy home wrecker have to say?
It's probably just an invitation to one of her show parties. Here's another one that was stuck to the back of it. Oh, it's for Lou Grant from Sue Ann Nivens.
What's she trying to do, save a stamp?
I was right. Her next show is a luau entitled My Thai Place or Yours.
Cute.
It gets cuter. Aloha, girls and boys. After Friday night's show, make suckling pigs of yourself at my luau. Don't be a poo-poo, come.
What's private and personal about a luau?
Why?
On her letter to Mr. Grant, she wrote private and personal, and she dotted the I over private with a little heart.
Really?
And it's perfumed.
I know what you're thinking, Rhoda.
You're thinking it too, huh?
I am not thinking it.
Then how did you know I was thinking it?
Mr. Grant would never, although Sue Ann would, but not with Mr. Grant. That's as ridiculous as thinking that Murray would, although Ted might. Actually, I think that Gordy did.
Open the letter.
Open Mr. Grant's letter?
Come on, Mir. I know you're dying to.
I am not. I am not. Rhoda, go home. I've got to go shopping with Phyllis.
Okay, as long as I can have the red and gray dress.
Sure. I don't know if it'll fit you.
I'm not going to wear it. I'm going to tack it up to the refrigerator to taunt myself. See you, kid. Aha! Caught you!
Rhoda!
Mary!
Rhoda!
Mary!
Rhoda!
Mary!
Rhoda! Oh, my gosh.
What?
Nothing. It's just an ordinary invitation like mine.
Mary?
Swear this will stay between the two of us.
I swear. What's it for?
Well, it's an invitation, all right. It's for the weekend. Mr. Grant and Sue Ann Niven are having an.
What do you know? Having an at WJM.
Oh my God, what am I gonna do?
Why? Were you invited to that too?
Mr. Grant, couldn't you talk to me?
I don't think talk was what he had in mind.
I've got to give him a call.
Why?
Because he'll need someone to confide in.
Mary, do not pick up that phone.
Why?
First of all, it's none of your business. Secondly, you opened the letter and you're not even his mother.
Rhoda, I owe it to him. I'm more than his associate producer. I'm his friend. Hello, Mr. Grant.
Mary? Mary, is that you?
Oh, Mr. Grant.
Try to control yourself, Mary.
Mr. Grant, I know about you and Sue Ann, and I want you to know that I understand.
You understand what?
I read her letter to you. I just want you to know if there's ever anything I can do, you can count on me.
Well, there's one thing, Mary.
What's that, Mr. Grant?
You can clean out your desk.
Goodbye, Mr. Grant.
So?
I'm no longer WJM's associate producer.
He fired you?
Yes, if only I hadn't read that letter marked private and personal, none of this would have ever happened.
I won't open it. I promise, never. What? I won't.
Hallie, wake up. You're having another nightmare.
What? Oh, Mary.
Mary?
I mean Ethel.
Try Kate.
What? Oh. Thank goodness, it was a dream.
You were having a dream about Mary Martin and Ethel Merman?
Richards and Mertz. What time is it?
7.
Time to call Charles.
Why?
I'm calling to tell him that I'm sending his letter back. I don't want it in this house another minute. Hello, Claire, Allie. Sorry I woke you. And the baby. Is Charles there? I woke them. Yeah, Charles, hi. Listen, I'm calling to tell you that I got a letter addressed to you marked private and personal, and I'm sending it to you via the hospital. What? Really? Okay, hold on. Wants me to open it and read it to him.
Really?
I guess it's not what we thought it was.
Shucks.
Yeah, Charles? Hold on. Dear Dr. Lowell, the Jaguar you requested is out of stock in racing green. We do, however, have one in burgundy and one in white. Yours sincerely, Susan Bradley. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, goodbye, Charles.
The Jaguar? Is that the cat or the car?
The car. It's a surprise birthday present for Claire.
No wonder it was marked private and personal.
Yep. Well, at least I learned one thing from all of this.
What's that?
Never open anybody else's mail, because it'll just make you feel awful. I'm glad you learned your lesson.
Amen. Can be bad for your skin.
True. You know, the city's not that bad.
Not at all. Let's get back to it.
Right.
They said we were having something new for dinner.
We are.
But we had chicken last night.
This is a new chicken.
It is.
Hi, Jamie. Hi, can I hang out here for a while? Sure. Everyone's all depressed at my house because there was a death in the family.
Oh, no.
And we didn't want to flush him down the toilet. So I was wondering if we could bury him behind your building.
Hold on. Back up. Who died?
Twig, my sister's parakeet.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How's your sister taking it?
She's okay. She's using it to negotiate for a puppy.
Well, under the circumstances, please feel free to have Twink's memorial service in the backyard.
Thanks. How did it die? I don't know. My mom wouldn't let me perform an autopsy. Sydney found him after school, lying on his back. His legs pointed towards bird heaven. His eyes rolled back. His beak open in one final chirp.
I have an idea. Why don't we have pizza for dinner?
Well, that ought to do it. Cindy wants me to say a few words over the body.
Go ahead.
We are gathered here today because death is a mystery. All I can say is, this bird is history. All right, you say something.
Okay, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today, not to mourn Twink, but to praise him. Let's see here. Dust to dust, ashes to ashes, Woolworths to heaven. Amen. Hi, what's going on? We're having a funeral. Who are you? Amy Chadsworth, who are you?
I'm Chip Lowell. I live here.
Yeah, I just moved in.
I live around the corner. What? Upstairs to Chip's apartment, first door on the left.
Yeah, I better go now too. I have to unpack. I've been wearing this shirt 2 days in a row. It looks okay.
Yeah, it brings out the color in your eyes.
Yellow?
Yeah, well, it brings out other things too.
Thanks. See you around, Chip. Bye.
See you around, Chip. Boy, you get all the breaks.
Sure I do.
So you gonna go for it?
Sure. What do you mean?
You know, ask her for a date.
Oh, that. Yeah, sure.
What are you gonna say?
You know, the usual.
Right. What's your usual?
What do I always say? What's yours?
Same as yours. What do you think she'll say?
Probably...
Usual?
Yeah, probably.
Ready? We gotta split. Give me a call after you phone Amy. I want all the details.
Okay, see you, Jamie.
Who's Amy?
A girl.
What are you calling a girl for?
Who's a guy usually call a girl for?
A date?
Yeah, so what's the big deal?
It's your first date. Or your first rejection.
It is not. I go on dates all the time.
Oh, right. Like when?
I got to first base with Susie Longnecker.
What does that mean? It means they were playing softball. She was the first baseman and he hit a single. So what are you going to do on your date?
The usual.
What was your best date?
The one Mom didn't know about. What about you? Would have to be the night Jason and I went to dinner and a play, and then we played softball for a few innings.
Play? Boring.
No, it's not. Especially for your first date. That way you don't have to talk, and if it's a really good play, she'll think she's having a great time with you.
Okay, so I'll take her out to a play.
And dinner.
Dinner?
You have to get her something to eat.
I do?
Of course.
Okay, so I'll take her out for dinner and a play.
Then you gotta buy her a new dress. No, second date.
Okay, so I'm taking her out on Saturday for dinner and a play.
You have to call her first.
I will.
So what's stopping you?
Nothing. Amy, Chip Lowell here. I'm taking you out on Saturday for dinner and a play. No, really, you don't have to thank me. Chip. Amy?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this is Chip. Hold on a minute, will you?
Really must be her.
Hi. Oh, yeah, sure, I'll show you where school is tomorrow. Amy? I was wondering, would you like to go out with me on Saturday for dinner and a play? Yeah, sure, Little Shop of Horrors would be okay. You would, really? Thanks. Bye-bye. I did it!
Did what?
I got my first date.
Oh, that's nice. Your first what?
Date. I asked a new girl who moved in upstairs to go out with me, and she said yes.
You asked a girl on a date? He asked a girl on a date?
Come on, that's what guys do.
Well, that's what guys 17 or 18 do. You're only 11.
I'm practically 12.
Just think, Mom, now that he's dating, he'll be out of the house more.
He's not dating.
Ma, I already asked her.
You should have asked me first.
But I don't want to go out with you.
Chip.
Mom, please.
Means that much to you?
Yes.
Well, I don't see what harm there is in sharing soda.
Right, neither is dinner and a play.
Dinner and a play?
Yeah, that's what I asked her for. By the way, can I have an advance in my allowance, please?
Hold on, Diamond Jim. First of all, you ask a girl on a date, which totally surprised me. Next, you ask her to dinner and a play, which boggles my mind. And then you say you can't afford to pay for it?
Now you got it.
Yeah, I got it. You don't.
Mom!
Chip, call the girl and tell her pizza and a movie.
I can't. Then she'll think I'm a skinflick.
That's skinflint.
Dad would say yes.
Then ask your dad for the money.
I would, but he doesn't live here.
Oh, that's not fair, and it's not going to work either. All right, I'll spring for half.
Mom.
I'm sorry, Jenny, but guilt works. How much for a matinee?
Jenny, $20.
You got it.
Each?
You don't got it.
Mom.
Chip, I will give you $25, and that's that. The rest you're going to have to get yourself. I suggest you call the girl.
Great. Where am I going to get an extra $25? Hey, Jenny, how's my favorite? Broke. Hey, Emma.
If I had $25, I'd be looking for a tax shelter.
$12.50 each? You can have my computer as collateral. I'm dead.
Chocolate mousse cake. Hi, Chip.
Hi. Hey, how'd you like to give a guy the best date of his life?
Well, it won't be for the first time. What's up?
Do you know the new girl who moved in upstairs?
No.
Her name's Amy, and I need to borrow $25 to take her out to dinner and a play.
Dinner and a play? What happened to sharing a milkshake?
Please, Kate, I'm desperate. Mama only give me half of what I need, and I swear I'll pay you back. Maybe Amy's dad is divorced, and I could put in a good word for you.
Oh, thanks, Bob. But maybe the reason that your mother won't give you all of the money is she feels that it's your responsibility to pay for it yourself.
Please, I'll be your friend for life. I won't let Emma put you in a nursing home when you're old.
I'll talk to Allie. That's the best I can offer.
Mom doesn't have to know.
Oh, yes, she does. Call the girl.
No. Where's Mom?
Laundry patrol.
Thanks. I solved my money problem.
You called the girl.
No, I decided to earn the money myself.
Very enterprising.
Okay, I've worked out a plan here, and I'd like to go over it with you. And I think you'll agree that I've been more than fair.
Fair about what?
Well, I've given every job in the house a certain point value based on how much everybody hates to do it. Each point is worth 10 cents. Cleaning the bathroom would be 20 points or $2. Washing up after dinner, 15 points or $1.50.
Just who do you expect to pay for all of this?
Don't think of it as spending money. Think of it as recycling it. This is a system designed with your needs in mind.
This is a system designed to get me to pay for your date.
Setting the table, 6 points. Making my bed, 5 points.
You are already paid to do all of that.
No, I'm not.
Room, board, clothing, education, vacation, allowance. Would you like me to write up a bill?
All right. 5 cents a point?
No.
2 cents a point?
No.
With the first $1 free?
You sound like the Merchant of Greenwich. No.
This is why good kids turn bad.
Call the girl. Kate McCardle.
Hi, Kate.
Oh, hi, Chip.
I happen to be going through your closet, and I found 2 pairs of shoes that need heels and 4 dresses that could use dry cleaning.
Chip, I promised your mother that I wouldn't interfere and stay out of my closet. Goodbye to you, too.
Turn around. Give me the hat. Give me the glasses. Give me the sign. Give me the coat. Call the girl.
Guess what? What? This is Cindy's friend Liz. Her goldfish went belly up, and Cindy said she could bury it in your backyard.
It's not that big a backyard.
It's not that big a goldfish.
Look, I don't have time. All right, but after this, forget it. It's not like I'm running a business here, you know. On the other hand... Okay, it's done.
Let's hear it.
Did your pet die? Well, after you cry, your very best bet is to bury your pet. Let Chip Lowell dig the hole. And then the phone number. What do you think?
I think we're gonna make a fortune.
How are you coming along on inventory?
Goldfish and guppies.
Check.
Iguanas, hamsters, mid-sized parrots.
Check.
Anything short of Godzilla.
Okay, now remember, we're only open for calls and funerals weekdays before 5, because that's when my mom's out at work. And if she finds out about this, save the big box for me.
I think I need more practice.
Now, the music.
Jeff, is that you? What are you guys doing down here?
Operating a funeral home?
Ah, I see. We've entered our sarcastic phase.
You know, at times like these, many people can only wonder to themselves, why must this happen? And I can only answer, I don't know. But I do know this, that a life such as Herbert's, a life so filled with love, happiness, and warmth, is an inspiration to us all.
He was the best gerbil ever.
I'm sure he was. Jamie?
Hi.
Hi. Oh, Amy, hi.
Another funeral?
Yeah.
So are we still doing something on Saturday?
Yeah. I mean, if you still want to.
Of course I do. Except, well, I was thinking if you didn't want to see a show, we could take a carriage ride around Central Park. I've never done that before.
Sure, we could do that too.
You mean see a show and go for a ride?
Well, yeah, what'd you think I meant?
This is going to be so cool. I can't wait. But look, I gotta go. I have to tell my mom. See you Saturday.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Well, there goes another satisfied customer.
Is anyone else out there?
Nope.
We need to drum up some more business fast. I just promised I'd take Amy for a carriage ride through the park.
Why?
Because she wanted to.
And you said yes?
Yeah.
What if she wanted to take a trip to France?
Well, I guess I'd have to miss a couple of days of school.
Are you and Jason doing something on Saturday? No, he's going to Boston with his parents. How about you? Nothing, as usual. That makes 2 of us.
No, that makes 4 of us. You forgot about our mothers.
Do you realize that the only person in this house who has a date this Saturday is Chip?
That is so depressing.
Hello? Sure, he lives here. Hold on a second.
A what?
Huh? Sure, I'll tell him. Bye.
Weird. What is?
Chip, somebody's coming by with a hamster for you 5:15. Thanks. In a baggie.
What time did you say?
5:15.
Oh, no, that's too late. Did they leave a number?
No.
Great, just great.
Hey, Mom say you could have a hamster?
I'm not getting a hamster.
Then why's somebody coming by with one in a baggie?
It's not a hamster.
Oh, no?
No, it's a former hamster.
You mean it's dead?
Gross. What are you doing with dead hamsters?
I can't tell you.
Well, yes, you can, and I think you better.
Promise not to tell Mom.
Depends. Try me.
Well, I needed some cash to take Amy out on Saturday, and since no one would give it to me, I decided to earn it myself.
By selling hamster pelts?
Jamie and I started a pet burial business. This is the funeral parlor.
You're burying dead animals in my basement?
Of course not. We bury them out back.
You know, I see long sessions of professional counseling in your future.
Mom finds out I'm out of business for good. Promise you won't tell her, please.
What do you think?
All right. But if you ever open a motel, I am not getting in the shower.
What time is it? 5:17. Where is that hamster? My mom won't be home any.
Are you the...
Yes, thanks, goodbye. Yes?
When is the funeral and how much?
It's for you. The 10th person, so you get a free funeral, but you can't be here for it. Goodbye.
Oh.
All right. Come on in. Hurry up. All right, everything lives and it dies. It's just the way it goes. Amen. Goodbye.
Hey, can somebody help me with these things?
I'll help you, Mrs. Long.
Thanks, Jamie. And who made this ring?
She's...
My sister.
Yeah.
I'm not your sister.
Stop kidding around.
Just let me put this stuff away and then I'll get started on dinner.
We'll do that for you, Mom.
What?
Yeah, right. You've had a tough day. Why don't you just sit down, relax? We'll do it. Right, guys?
Right.
Well, thank you. This is a refreshing change. Just let me get tonight's chicken out of the fridge.
Now?
Yes, now, if you want to eat it later.
I'm not really in the mood for chicken. How about we eat out tonight?
Good idea, Chip.
Yeah, it sounds great.
I could really go for some Mexican.
Would you all please remove yourselves from the vicinity of the refrigerator? I mean now. Empty bags do not belong in the refrigerator. They belong in the garbage. You know, there's nothing wrong with chicken. A few years from now, you'll look back on this meal and say, oh my God! I'm only going to say this once. What is that and why is it on my poultry?
It's a hamster.
All right.
And it's sort of, not alive.
Is there more of a background to this story?
The thing is, I used to be in the pet burial business.
Used to is the key phrase here, Mom.
Well, I needed some cash, and none of this would have happened if you just loaned me the money.
Is that your animal?
Yes.
Would you please remove it from my home? You can take the chicken, too.
Okay. Obviously, there are two ways we can look at this. On the one hand, all right, maybe I did go a little bit too far, but... But on the other hand, I think that this shows that... I think I will call the girl.
Hi.
Hi. So, what do you want to talk about? Amy, I have something to tell you. I don't think I can go out with you on Saturday.
Why not?
I don't have enough money. I didn't realize how much stuff would cost. I tried to make enough to take you out, but it didn't work. So why don't we just forget about it?
If you don't like me, why don't you just say so?
What?
Instead of making up excuses.
It's not an excuse.
Even though they are. No, not necessarily. Grandma Moses didn't even start to paint until she was in her 70s.
Doesn't help.
Why not?
How many kids do you see walking around looking like Grandma Moses?
I'm sorry I ever opened my mouth.
Come on, guys, hurry up. I want to get to school early.
Are you kidding? Why?
Because Jason and your sister have a date every morning before class. Ah, young love.
Thanks, Em. When you get a boyfriend, I'll be just as nice.
You should only have the chance. Moms, we're leaving!
Did everybody eat something?
Everybody ate something.
Did everybody take a vitamin?
Do you want to count them?
Whoa.
But I said I took one.
No, you didn't. You said, do you want to count them, which is an evasion, which means you didn't take one. Swallow.
Allie, you're a genius.
No, just a mother.
Did everybody eat something?
We've already been through that.
Did everybody take the vitamin?
So what are you unemployed guys going to be doing today?
I, for one, have a fabulous day planned. I'm going to do something different, elegant, stylish.
What?
I'm going to update my resume.
And you, Mom?
I'm going to fake my resume.
Confidence, Allie.
Kate, vitamins. It's probably the last well-balanced meal we can afford.
I'm not worried. Dad's taking us out for pizza tonight.
Sneak home the crust, huh? Bye.
So, Marty, what do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Well, I thought I'd go upstairs and get into bed, pull the covers over my head, and wait for an 8 on the Richter scale of depression.
You're not really going to moan and carry on, are you?
Got any suggestions?
Yes. You should plan to do something today that you couldn't do before because you were working. Take a holiday, for crying out loud.
I repeat, got any other suggestions?
Let's forget our troubles. Let's go to the movies.
I used to do that for a living.
You know, when the chips are down, you're not a lot of laughs.
Our chips have never been this far down. Where are you going?
I liked your idea the best. I'm going to go to bed and get depressed. Eat that. We can't afford to waste food. Computer operator.
No.
Gal Friday.
I refuse to be a gal.
Hi, Moms.
Hi.
Good night, gang. That was fun. We'll do it again. Bye. Oh, hi, Allie. Hi, Kate. Oh, yeah, gee, the kids told me about your jobs. I'm really sorry.
Thank you. Say thank you.
Thank you.
So, what are you going to do?
Get new jobs.
Starve.
Whole new careers.
Waste away.
Excitement. Advancement.
Rickets, berry.
Oh, Allie, I need a favor. I want to ask your advice.
About what?
Well, next week is Claire's and my anniversary.
Congratulations.
Yeah, sort of.
So I want to throw her a party, and I wondered if you could suggest a menu. I mean, I need your expert opinion.
You what?
Remember, you need the child support more than ever now.
Charles, I have never... Wait a minute. Don't move. Don't move! Hi, Mrs. Bernstein. Allie Lowell downstairs. Yeah, listen, I was wondering, what is the word for nerve that starts with a... Thank you. You have some chutzpah asking me to help you plan a party for Claire.
Calm down, Allie. You're unemployed.
Why don't you hire a caterer like everyone else in Connecticut?
Well, I intended to, but they want $1,000 for 12 people.
Oh, and you thought good old Allie would do it for nothing.
No, I'd be glad to pay you.
Pay me? Pay me? There isn't enough money in Greenwich to pay me.
Yes, Allie, there is enough money in Greenwich.
Not with Westport thrown in. You want my advice? Cheese Whiz and Ripple. Bloomingdale's later. Charge cards later, phone company now. No, if they turn off the service, Bloomingdale's can't call.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, how'd job hunting go?
Well, let me put it to you this way. If I was 20 years old, just out of college, had absolutely no experience in the business, and English was my second language, they're still only offering half what I was already getting.
Want to have some fun? Want to help me hide some bills?
Allie? I've been thinking.
Yeah?
Seriously.
Yeah?
I want you to hear what I have to say.
I will if you ever say it.
Calmly, with an open mind.
That bad, huh?
Well, it depends on your perspective. From my perspective, it's pretty good.
Something tells me we don't share the same perspective.
Well, if you're going to make cracks, I'm not going to tell you.
My lips are sealed.
Remember how Charles offered to pay you if you would just take care of his anniversary dinner?
The seal is corroding fast.
Just give me 1 minute, okay?
30 seconds.
The caterer said they do it for $1,000. Why don't we cater it for $500?
20.
$150 for the food. That's $350, free and clear for only a couple of hours' work.
10.
Allie, you don't even have to go. You can just cook the food here and I'll take it up there myself.
5.
We'll get some kid to serve it.
3.
$300, free and clear.
Time. Now may I say something?
You're gonna shriek at me.
I never shriek. I sometimes speak with conviction, but I never shriek.
Go ahead.
Not in a million years.
Whoa. Is that the Bloomingdale's bill? Whew, how'd it get so big?
Not even for Bloomingdale's.
Wow, it costs an arm and a leg to have a phone these days. 2 if you count the girls.
Not even for the children.
All right, where are the scissors? We better chop up some of those charge cards.
Scissors, charge cards.
Boy, the car's starting to smell like a restaurant. Anything else?
Yeah, cheese puffs.
Ooh, could I have one?
Not until the party.
I love your cheese puffs.
Yeah, my beloved cheese puffs. In that woman's mouth. I want to die.
How's it going?
As soon as the stuffed cabbages are ready, you can go.
Great. See, that wasn't so bad.
How would you know? You've been doing your hair for 2 days.
My turn will come. I've got to drive all the way to Connecticut, drop everything off, give all the instructions to George, the waiter, watch him heat everything up, spend the evening with my mother, drive back here and help you spend all the money that we earn.
That money is all going to plane tickets we're going to have to get out of the country fast.
Why?
Just make sure Claire gets the hors d'oeuvres with the parsley markers.
What did you put in them?
It's just a tad too much garlic.
Define tad.
He won't kiss her until their next anniversary.
You ready?
I am. Stuffed cabbages and...
Wait, Ma, I feel strange going to the party without you.
Oh, don't give it a second thought, Chip. This is one party I'll be glad to miss.
Will you guys help me load this stuff in the car?
Sure. What are you gonna do tonight, Mom?
Oh, my hair, my nails, my legs, my horoscope, an orgy of self-improvement. Oh, stuffed cabbages are done. You're on your way. Check the list for heating time and temperature, and don't put the creme fraiche on the caviar tort until it's thoroughly chilled. The avocado mousse has lemon juice on top, so mix it thoroughly before you serve it. I want all of those plastic containers back. Dry the radish roses and put parsley on them. And, put the potatoes into brown. If they don't brown, put paprika on top. Nobody will know the difference. Oh, gold slices on the chocolate mousse cake. It's fresh.
Who is it? Hi. It's just us caterers.
And us kids.
Where's Tristan?
He's upstairs.
Claire, could I show Emma the house?
Of course. Bring the stuff in from the car first, okay?
All right.
Well, shall I show you where everything is?
Great.
Conventional oven, convection oven, microwave oven, rotisserie, mandolin, food processor, serving trays, crystal, soup tureens, chafing dishes, silver, linens, vases, éperons, ramekins. Anything else?
Where do you keep the orchestra?
On the deck. I'll finish dressing. If you need anything else, just holler. Oh, by the way, someone named George called. Said he couldn't make it. Something about getting a part in a soap opera. That's not a problem, is it?
No! George! How could you do this to me? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna heat this stuff up? Who's gonna serve it? Who's gonna help me figure out this phone? I'm not gonna panic. I'm not gonna panic. Hello? Hi, Allie. Get dressed right away and come up here. Wrong number. Jack's Plumbing. Allie, George couldn't make it. This is not a kitchen, it's a spaceship. You've got to help me. At the sound of the beep, leave your name and message. Beep! Don't hang up again! Hello. Allie, this is a life and death situation. Kate, nothing God or mankind has ever devised, no instrument of torture, no punishment severe enough, would make me rush to Connecticut to help that woman serve on her anniversary to the man she stole from me. Trust me, Kate, nothing you can say will change my mind. Allie, I took you in when he left you. I have been a sister to you your entire life. I've given you advice, money, men, my clothes. You owe me. If you're not here as fast as can be, I'm going to figure out how to use one of these ovens, and I'm going to either convect or microwave myself beyond recognition, and my ashes are going to be on your hands. 5 minutes at 275 degrees. Okay. Time, 5 minutes. Temperature, 275. Start. Start. Clear. 5 time. 275. Temperature. Start. I said start. I'm the person, you're the machine. You're supposed to start. Who is it? Shut up. Oh, thank God you're here. Is that you?
Oh, don't get cute with me.
What are you dressed as?
What do you think?
Oh, it's a disguise. That's great. Nobody will know who you are. I'll call you Hilda.
Allie, what are you doing here? Charles promised... That is, he said you wouldn't be here today.
Don't worry, Claire. I'm just as upset about this as you are, and I will not leave the kitchen.
Well, I should think not. Having an ex-wife at the current wife's anniversary party is a little too Noel Coward for this part of Connecticut.
A little too Noel Coward for this part of the universe.
If you'll excuse me, I'm about to give myself an anniversary present. Widowhood.
Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble.
Oh, boy, what a house. That desk in the study, it must be worth nothing. It's a piece of junk.
Is that what you've been doing for the past 10 minutes, taking a house tour?
No, I've been putting out the napkins. I just couldn't help noticing what I was putting the napkins on. What do you want me to do?
Put the rest of the crudité in that pretentious George III tray.
Oh, wow. This is really... ugly.
For the price of that tray, you and I could spend a month in Rio.
Want me to put it in my coat?
No. Even now, I wouldn't stoop to anything that low. How big a purse did you bring?
Kate, this is for you.
A present for me? You shouldn't have.
It's for you to wear while you serve.
How do I look?
Servile.
Oh, my guests are arriving. Oh, you're not actually going to use one of your trays, are you? I won't have anyone eating off silver plate in my home.
Well, they can either pick the hors d'oeuvres off that tray or out of your hair.
You know, except for the time that the kids and I shared the intestinal flu, this is the worst evening of my life.
Just keep thinking about the money.
Beats my wedding night for sheer horror.
Money, money, money.
You're on, Hazel.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Claire, it's so good to see you. Not the Shanes. Oh, have you no mercy?
Oh, more crudités, more hors d'oeuvres, more dip, more cocktail sauce. Allie, I've never seen people inhale food before. They're raving about everything that you made.
Yeah, well, the cocktail sauce is in the fridge. The dip is right next to it. The crudité is in a bag right behind you. Shell the shrimp in the sink. Move, girl!
I'm moving.
Oh, ow, ow, what?
Oh, my ankle. I slipped on a piece of the cabbage.
Well, what did you do to it?
Oh, I sprained it. I twisted it. I broke it.
Which?
Oh.
Well, just calm down. It'll be okay in a minute. Rub it.
Allie, I'm an athlete. I know about ankles. It's not going to be okay in a minute.
It is too.
How do you know?
Because there are two of us here, and only one person is going to serve. And if you're not going to serve, it means that I have to serve my old friends and enemies. And if that is the case, your ankle is going to be the least of your problems. Now, rub it!
Don't these look lovely?
Hurry up and pick one.
Isn't that...
Aren't they divorced?
Mom? Get away from me, kid. I never saw you before in my life.
Well, you must admit, Claire has made this a showplace.
Excuse me, miss. What are these?
I'll tell you when we get home.
Sorry. I'm so glad you like it, Joyce.
Yes, Bernard, they say it'll go up in value, but I feel art is to be appreciated for the moment.
Oh, I agree.
What have we here? Oh, Claire, the food is astonishing.
Thank you. But let's not fill up on finger food. We still have dinner ahead.
Just one little more. Allie? No?
It is. Allie, what are you doing here?
Bernard! Joyce! Hi!
Yes, Allie has graciously consented to cater the party for us.
Very graciously.
You did?
Well, normally I wouldn't come here myself. My staff would normally do that, but once I realized how overbooked we were, what with Senator Moynihan's party and the Ken reception out at the Waldorf the same night.
You catered all those too?
Oh, yes. Well, Allie's become quite the chic cateress in New York.
I had no idea.
Well, didn't you see the New York Magazine article about Kate's My Business?
No.
Oh, then you must have missed the Esquire article.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Oh, well, come on. I'll show them to you later.
So, Allie, you're a caterer.
Well, yes, I cater business, conventions, parties, balls, anything lavish. I've got to get to a phone. The senator is waiting for my call. Claire, pass these, will you?
Look on the bright side.
There is no bright side.
You covered great. You made us sound like movers and shakers.
I made us sound like liars and imposters. Nobody believed me for a second.
You don't know that.
Please.
Oh, Allie, are you ever going to forgive me?
No.
Never?
Not in this lifetime.
What can I do to make it up to you?
I'll think of something.
Think fast. I'm dying of suspense.
Allie, could I talk to you?
Oh, yeah. Hi, Joyce. You remember Kate?
Hi.
Hi.
Listen, I know this is a great imposition, but...
What?
Well, in 2 weeks is Bernard's birthday. Now, I know we're not celebrities, but since you did Charles and Claire's party as a favor, we were wondering if you could possibly squeeze in a couple of old friends. I mean, if we could afford you and if you're not too busy with all those hot shots.
Well, to tell you the truth,
our schedule is very busy. What date were you thinking about?
Sunday the 14th?
Oh, we had half promised to do the Sultan's brunch on the 14th.
Oh, we could do it on the 13th. It's just a birthday.
Oh, well. Allie, what do you think?
what are friends for?
Wonderful. Oh, how much do you charge?
$2,000.
$2,000 for strangers, $1,000 for friends.
Allie, you're the salt of the earth. Oh, now listen, I suppose it's being terribly pushy of me, but I thought I should mention that the club is having a bash next month and there's no one to take charge of it. Oh, no, forget it. Forget it. The budget's it's probably beneath you, and I know how busy you are. So.
Wait a minute, Joyce. There is one thing that Allie has always insisted upon.
What? What?
That is, if we ever made it, we would never forget the little people or our friends. So count on us to handle that big club bash.
Great. Wait till I tell Bernard.
What just happened here?
We just went into business. Now do you forgive me?
No.
Why not? If it weren't for me, we wouldn't have just gone into business.
Come on, Emma, it's your turn.
B-O-R-E-D. Bored. That's 8 points in the story of my life.
Why aren't you going to the dance with Jenny?
Because some people have dates and some people blend into the furniture.
Ah, here comes one of the lucky ones now.
What does that mean?
Means you have a date.
Oh, well, it's not really a date. It's a blind date with a chiropractor.
A chiropractor?
Yeah, I've been feeling a little tight lately. Do you think it's okay to let a guy crack your back on the first date?
Mom, can I borrow $5 for cab fare? I'm meeting Jason at the dance.
Whatever happened to dates that picked you up at the door?
Beats me. I'm meeting mine at the restaurant. You want to share a ride, Jenny?
Yeah, sure. But only if there's room for me and Emma.
Jenny, I was born alone and I'll die alone, but I am not going to go to a college dance alone.
Come to the dance. You'll be with Jason and me.
Oh, great. I'll be the only girl dating a couple.
It's better than staying home alone.
It's true. I know.
Emma, do you want to end up like my mom?
Come on, I'll change my clothes.
What about the game?
Oh, I'll be Emma.
Hello? Yeah, I'll be right up. Bye. Amy rented the Flamingo Kid. I'm gonna go watch it with her, okay?
Sure. I'll be you and Emma. S-I-G-H. Only 300 calories per serving. That's not bad. 20 servings per container? Based on what? Studies with mice?
Men.
Ah, my favorite subject.
Oh, sometimes they're such chiropractors.
That bad.
He was one of those guys who's only interested in one thing, himself.
Men.
You too?
Jason Crawford is,
Chiropractor?
What happened?
I told him if he danced one more dance with Kim, we were through.
And he danced one more dance?
6.
Oh, Jenny, I'm sorry.
Pass the ice cream.
Where's Emma?
She met some guy at the dance. He's taking her home. Women!
I think we need another spoon.
All night, Amy kept drooling over Matt Dillon like I wasn't even there.
Love stinks.
You said it.
Oh, guess what, everybody? I'm in love. Here he comes.
Here's your change, babe.
Oh, thanks.
I owe you.
Evan, this is my mom, Kate, Jenny's mom, Allie, and Jenny's brother, Chip. Guys, this is Evan.
Hi, Alan. It's nice to meet you.
Same here.
Your name's Evan?
Yeah, well, it used to be Kevin, but I dropped the K. Sounded too suburban.
Where are you from?
Well, where I'm from is not important. It's where I'm going that counts.
Where's that?
To the top.
Ah.
Hey, Emma was explaining the living situation around here, and I want you to know that I think it's real plucky the way you girls brought these two families together.
Well, I guess we're just the plucky type.
So, I guess you'll want to be starting the interrogation.
Interrogation?
Yeah, well, Emma and I will be spending a lot of time with each other, so I figure you'll want to ask the same old questions like, what am I studying? What are my plans after graduation? Whether there's a history of insanity in the family. You know, the usual.
Relax. I wouldn't even think of interrogating one of Emma's friends. After you leave, I'll interrogate Emma.
That's cute. So, babe, I gotta run. I'll pick you up tomorrow around what, 6:30?
Yeah, great. Evan's taking me to hear a sales pitch for time-sharing a condo.
Isn't that rushing it a little?
No, we're just going for the free Walkman. They're giving one out to every couple that comes in.
Don't you have to be married and of voting age?
Nope. The ad said any couple. and we are definitely a couple. Night, babe.
Isn't he terrific?
Oh, he's terrific.
Jason needs a Walkman. You could double date with he and Kim.
What? Jenny and Jason broke up.
Oh, no. Why didn't you tell me?
You were having such a great time with Evan.
Do you want to talk?
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever you guys say about boys goes double for girls.
Jenny is so lucky to have Emma.
And vice versa. If Jenny hadn't dragged her to the dance, she never would have met Kevin without the K.
Do you really think he's terrific?
Terrifically arrogant with a hint of rude.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to do what any great parent does. I'm going to keep my mouth shut and just wait until he's a thing of the past.
Whoa, you're plucky.
Can't leave me. We have an understanding. We have a relationship. We have our...
What are you watching?
The news. I got tired of watching the phone.
Jenny, Jason is just a guy.
Just a guy. Emma, we had a relationship. We had an understanding. We had our song.
Hi, guys.
Hi. What are those?
Our business mailers. We pick them up at the printers.
Wow, you look great.
Thanks. Red is Evan's favorite color. Symbolizes success.
And whose favorite color is terry cloth?
Mine symbolizes depression.
Jason didn't call.
Well, you can just stay home and have fun with us.
Doing what?
Address envelopes to 500 of our closest friends.
I'm going to bed.
It's only 6:30.
What's time when you don't have a boyfriend?
Hey, babe, you look like one of the Fortune 500.
Thanks.
Say, Evan, are you by any chance a business major?
You bet. I'm on a 5-year plan. BA, MBA, BMW.
How NICE for you.
We better get going. It's 6:45.
Well, don't let anybody talk you into any easy payments.
Ciao.
Isn't he something?
He's something, all right. I'm just not exactly sure what.
Come on, what's so bad about having a 5-year plan?
Stalin had a 5-year plan.
He's her first boyfriend. Do you remember your first boyfriend in college?
No.
I rest my case.
You're absolutely right. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. If Emma wants to date a killer yuppie, that's her business. That's much better. The glue just sealed up my paper cut.
Here, use a sponge.
Thank you. Much better.
Hi.
Hi, did you have a good time, Cher?
The best.
Yeah, I could furnish a whole dorm this way.
How are the flyers coming?
Only 200 to go.
What is all this?
Oh, Ellie and I just started our own business. We do catering, party planning, personal errands.
You ladies hire yourselves out as housewives.
No, we're not housewives. We run a business.
Well, don't get me wrong. I think you provide a valuable service. I would love to have somebody cleaning up after me. Yo, Emma, did you ever think of entering this line of work?
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Thanks a lot. I had so much fun.
Hey, it's my pleasure. How many times do I go out on a date and walk away with a free Walkman?
I wonder.
You'll call me when you finish.
Yeah, definitely.
Night.
Bye.
When you finish what?
Oh, our calculus homework.
Evan, has you doing his homework now?
No, we're sharing. I'm doing calculus. He's doing freshman English. We have the same courses, so why not?
Because that way you only end up with half an education.
Mom, don't worry. We're going to switch next week. Next week. Oh, I can't believe I finally have a permanent relationship. Isn't he the best?
The best. Well, not the best.
What?
Honey, he's got you paying for his cabs, doing his homework, and helping him get free appliances under false pretenses.
I thought you said you liked him.
Well, I like him.
You don't sound like you like him.
I like him. I like him.
You don't like him.
All right, I don't like him.
So when you said you liked him, you were lying.
Well, honey, there's lying and there's lying.
You know, you've gone out with a lot of jerks before, Mom, and I've never said anything.
You asked my opinion.
I suppose you don't like him either, Allie?
I'm not Allie, I'm Switzerland.
Why don't you like him?
Well, to be honest, which, believe me, was the last thing that I wanted to be, I find him a little overbearing.
Well, he's my boyfriend, and I'm the only one who has to like him.
I'm sorry I said anything.
I'm sorry, too.
Fine.
Nice work keeping your mouth shut.
Oh, I just couldn't help mouthing off about Evan. I can't imagine what she sees in him.
Well, come on. How many times have you gone out with a guy and later wondered how you could ever like him?
I guess I've had 1 or 2 relationships like that.
I had a whole marriage like that. She'll come around, and if you try pulling them apart, you might end up pushing them closer together. Remember Romeo and Juliet?
Evan is no Romeo.
What's in a name?
A lot. At least Romeo didn't call himself Omeo because the R sounded too suburban.
Emma just needs a little time to put him in perspective.
Yeah, in the meanwhile, she hates me. Maybe by the time she comes around, she's going to hate me more for being right in the first place.
You'd better apologize.
Apologize for hating him?
Finesse it a little.
Oh, why must there be teenagers in love? May I come in?
Why? Think of something else you don't like about Evan?
No, I want to apologize. It wasn't fair of me to judge him when I hardly even know him.
You're right.
I'd like to give him a second chance.
A real chance?
Why don't you bring him here to dinner on Friday if you two don't have other plans?
Well, we are going to the movies, but I guess we can go after dinner.
Great. Friends again?
Yeah. I'm sorry I said you go out with jerks.
I'm sorry I have to go out with them.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Hi. So, what do you think Evan would prefer, lemon mousse cake or chocolate mousse cake?
Lemon.
Good, I got chocolate. Better we should be happy than him.
Okay, but from now on, I want to pick the movies.
It must be wonderful to be 12 years old and know exactly what you want from a relationship.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Jenny, why are you eating potato chips before dinner?
Because they're there?
Pass them over. Oh, barbecue, my favorite.
They were Jason's favorite, too. Oh, Emma called upstairs because down here was busy. She told me to tell you that she's running late at school, and when Evan gets here, we have to entertain him until she gets here.
That's no problem, as long as we have a 6-pack of Evian in the Wall Street Journal.
Honey, why aren't you dressed?
Every time I look in the mirror, I see Jason's ex-girlfriend.
Who happens to be a terrific person. If you would give her half a chance, she'd have another boyfriend in a second.
I'll get it.
Fine, I'll try.
Hey, Skip.
My name's Chip.
Hi, Evan. Emma's running late at school.
Hey, it's cool. Something smells terrific.
Leg of lamb and roast potatoes.
Oh, boy, I love women who can cook.
It's important for women to know how to do other things, too.
You bet. The place looks clean, too.
Put the knife down, Kate.
The jacket's YSL. What do you think?
Very nice.
Evan, would you like an Evian water before dinner?
FYI, that's all I drink.
How did I know that? Chip, could you get Evan an Evian? Allie and I have something to do in the basement.
Excuse us.
You are so stupid, so phony, so... pompous that if you wore a gold ring, you'd leave a green stain on my finger. You're also a sexist smart aleck who's got the morals of a lounge lizard who dresses like prime time and talks in initials. And if it weren't for Emma, you'd be out of this house so fast your head would spin. And FYI, your YSL looks like CRAP. Thank you!
What you really want to do is invest in an IRA.
You really think they're better than mutual funds?
No comparison.
We're back. Evan's advising me on how to invest my allowance.
Yeah, if this kid plays his cards right, he could buy a CD in a couple of months.
Great. He's talking in initials again.
Ignore it.
Hi.
Hey, Janito. What's with the sad face?
She just broke up with Jason.
Chip, shut up.
Some guy dumped you? Forget about him. Hey, you got a great bod. You'll find somebody else.
Jenny, can I see you down in the basement for a minute?
Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, we'll be right back.
How can Emma stand that guy?
I don't know, but we have to be nice to him for her sake. I have to admit, though, he was right about one thing.
Okay, I do have a pretty good bod.
That's not what I meant. Honey, I know how you feel about Jason, but wallowing in self-pity is only going to make it worse.
Mom, you don't know how I feel.
I know exactly how you feel. The only difference is you went out with Jason for 8 months. I was married to your father for 14 years.
I guess you do know how I feel.
Yeah, I do. Not only that, I also know that things will only get better. Life goes on.
I know. I just miss him so much.
Oh, I know you do.
Okay, give me a quarter. All right, I learned a lot of magic in high school.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Which hand?
This one.
Nope.
Hey, that's great. Where's my quarter?
Beats me, it's magic.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
That's okay, you're worth the wait.
Oh, thanks. How's everything going?
Couldn't be better.
Oh, good, you're back. Dinner's ready.
Let's eat.
So I was stuck in line at the student union, and I didn't have my watch, so I didn't know what time it was.
I would have blown your mind.
Is that a real Rolex?
Not yet, but it's an outstanding copy, isn't it?
Outstanding. So, Evan, I guess you got your interest in business from your father.
Nope. My dad's a legal aid attorney.
He is?
Yeah, he could have been a real hotshot lawyer, but he went to college in the 60s, and his values got all screwed up with all that protest stuff.
But
You know, all that end the war hoopla?
all that end the war hoopla did end the war, you know?
No way, Nixon ended the war.
So, you have any brothers and sisters?
One sister, but we're not very close.
Nixon never would have given in to the peace talks if it hadn't have been for domestic pressure.
You're right. And maybe if he didn't, we would have won that sucker.
Ah, Emma, basement.
Now?
Now, please, we'll be right back.
What goes on in this basement of yours anyway?
Mom, I already know what you're gonna say.
Emma, I have nodded and smiled until I thought my face would crack. I can't stand it anymore. And what's really getting me crazy is I cannot figure out what you see in him.
I like him and he likes me, okay?
Not okay. Lots of guys are gonna like you. You're a likable girl.
Yeah, so why is Evan the first guy that ever wanted to be my boyfriend?
Give yourself a chance. You just started college.
Look, I know he's not perfect, but it's not like he's a member of a street gang or something.
Oh, no? What about the Wall Street gangs?
Mom, please don't be sarcastic. This is important to me.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Look, I admit Evan's a little...
Overbearing.
All right, overbearing. But that's just on the surface. Underneath, he's really sweet.
Honey, I can't get past the surface to see the underneath. I'm sorry, but I can't go on pretending that I like him.
Then don't pretend. Be yourself.
Hey, if I start being myself, Evan and I are gonna fight.
So fight.
Okay, but I'm not gonna pull any punches.
Why should you? Evan doesn't.
So if you want to make the big bucks, you gotta have a life plan.
Go back.
Great, I was just telling Skip here.
Chip.
Right, about my plans for the future. First, I graduate with honors. Then, spend 2 years getting established before I marry a second income and settle down.
No kids?
Oh, sure. As soon as my babe's got job security and maternity leave, then we'll start popping them out.
You know, if you want to pop them out, maybe you ought to marry a toaster.
That's a good one. Not a bad idea either. At least they cook quietly.
So, it sounds as though you've got everything pretty well planned out.
Oh, you've got to. Hey, there's two kinds of people in this world. Those who wear Armani suits and those who make Armani suits. I intend to wear them.
You do. You know, Evan, sometimes life just doesn't work out the way we have planned. Lots of things can happen that an 18-year-old can't possibly foresee, being so inexperienced and immature.
Try the broccoli.
And condescension is a very dangerous thing.
Take a big mouthful.
No. I'd rather keep my mouth free so that I can discuss life with Kevin.
That's Evan, Kate.
That's Mrs. McArdle, Evan.
Oh, you really should try the broccoli, Kate. It's so green and leafy.
Maybe when you're a little older and a little wiser.
My secret is butter and pepper and...
Don't get me wrong. I feel sorry for the guys in polyester.
Oh, Oh, I bet they're so grateful for that.
I almost forgot. I put Parmesan on it.
Allie, it's okay.
Hey, some of my best friends are losers.
Evan, in this house, we don't categorize people by their income or by their sex. And neither do the people that come in here, at least not in front of us. Capiche?
Capiche?
Well, I guess we better be going.
Can't you stay for dessert?
I don't think so.
We could save you some. You could come back after the movie.
Really?
Any friend of Emma's is welcome in this house anytime. We'll even save you some broccoli.
Okay. Well, then maybe we'll see you after the movie, Mrs. McCardle. Mrs. Lowell, Jenny, and Chip. Here's your cord. Night.
See you, kids. Have fun. How are we doing?
I'm no accountant, but I'd say we need an accountant.
We're gonna save a lot of money doing our own taxes. Trust me. Here.
You expect me to trust a woman who keeps her business receipts in a shoebox? Kate, this receipt is for shoes.
I needed a comfortable pair for catering.
Black pumps with stiletto heels?
They're very comfortable.
Embezzling from the company to pad your wardrobe, aren't you ashamed? Hello? Yeah, this is Allie. Oh, for heaven's sake!
Who?
Well, fine. How are you?
You who?
Yeah, I do happen to be free this evening. 7? Yeah, it's fine. Well, I'd love to. Great. Bye.
Free to do what? Where? With whom?
Have dinner with Bob Barsky.
The Stretcher's back?
The Stretcher?
Well, that's just his nickname. He played football for the Jets and got hurt a lot.
Is this the guy that you went to Boston with when I was out of town?
Right.
The guy that you were really crazy about?
Right.
The guy that never called?
Right.
And you were too much of a wimp to call him.
I couldn't just call him.
You went across a state line with him, Allie. Why couldn't you call him?
We didn't violate the Mann Act. We just had one incredibly romantic, very pleasant weekend.
Wait till I tell Eddie the Stretcher's back.
I don't know which one of you is more excited about this date.
Me! It's just a little tear on the seam. What's taking so long?
I'll get it.
Kate?
I'm almost finished, almost finished.
Hey, Stretcher, long time no see.
Hey, Chip, how's the arm?
Still second string, but I'm working on it.
Hi, Allie. My, but you've grown. Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
Hi, Bob. This is Kate.
Oh, hi. Oh, uh-oh.
Does this mean you'll be joining us for dinner?
Nope. Good.
Well, it's really great to see you guys.
So then how come you've waited so long to call?
I'll just get my coat.
I didn't call because I was in Boston and your mother was in New York.
Were in Boston?
Yeah, you're talking to the new sports announcer for WNEW.
So you're in New York now?
Living in New York? That's wonderful. I mean, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, when did this happen?
About a month ago.
Oh, so you've been here a month.
You wanna go?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I got an idea. Instead of going out, why don't you eat here with us?
There's not enough, Chip.
Next time, old buddy. Nice to meet you, Kate.
You two, have fun.
Bye. Pretty cute, huh?
Cute? The man is an aftershave commercial.
Come on. You'll love it.
I'll hate it.
That's what I said when you asked me to try your eel.
Actually, you said eel is too slimy to be a food.
But then I tasted it, and now I love it.
Yeah, well, I've tasted football. I hate it.
Oh, come on, Allie, picture this. So you and I are in the booth, huh? The Giants, the Redskins, they're on the field. There's tension in the air.
Can Kate and Chip come too?
Sure. Does that mean you're coming?
Yes, but it doesn't mean I'll like it. You want some coffee?
Oh, no, thanks. I have breakfast with 250 pounds of a linebacker.
Ooh, what does he eat for breakfast? Anything he wants. Thank you for dinner.
And thanks for the walk.
Thanks for calling.
And thanks for not asking me why it took so long to call.
Oh, it's none of my business. Why did it?
I'd rather not say.
You wouldn't have brought it up if you didn't want to say.
Yeah, I guess you're right, huh? Not very good at hiding things.
Yeah, you don't have to say if you don't want to.
Look, the reason I didn't call, after you left Boston, I met someone else.
Oh.
And her name's Nancy. She's a very nice person.
I'm glad that she's a nice person. When'd you stop seeing her?
I didn't.
Why'd you ask me out to dinner?
Because I have fun with you. And since I'm moving back to New York, I wanted to see you again. Hey, come on, Nancy and I aren't serious. We're just dating. You know, like you and I are dating. At least I hope we're dating.
I see. So, the three of us are dating.
Is that a problem?
No, it might get a little crowded around the dinner table, but...
Are you by any chance the kind of person who gets sarcastic when they're angry?
No, I'm thrilled you're seeing other women. I'm sorry, it's just that I think that people should date only one person at a time.
That's not dating, that's marriage.
No, marriage is when you move in with someone and start arguing about money.
Well, you've kind of thrown me for a loop here. I just assumed that you were seeing other people too.
It sounds old-fashioned, but I believe in one man, one woman.
Well, I do too, eventually, but, you know, I also think that you have to start out slow, let things develop. I have a lot of fun with you, Allie.
As much fun as you have with Nancy? I'm sorry. See, boy, I don't think this will work.
You at least think about it.
I'm afraid I won't be able to think about anything else.
All right, I'll call.
I'll answer.
Good night.
Night. Damn!
I wasn't eavesdropping, I swear. I was just, coming down for a midnight snack.
It's just as well it saves me from having to wake you up. How much did you hear?
Everything after Nancy.
What do you think?
I think Bob is right.
Oh, go back to bed.
It's normal to date more than one person.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. My husband had a girlfriend. Why should my boyfriend?
Allie, that's another thing that Bob is right about. Stop being sarcastic and listen for just 1 minute. She is not his girlfriend. They are just dating. He is not your boyfriend. You are just dating. Everything is honest and above board. Pretend it's the 80s and don't expect to get pinned just because the boy buys you dinner and walks you home.
But if Nancy and I are both seeing Bob, that means we're competing.
Don't compete. Be yourself and give it time.
Or I could save myself a lot of grief and just let it go.
I think Bob is a good guy.
So, you want to go to a football game on Sunday?
Sims is looking long for Bavaro in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. What a catch. Oh, wait a minute. There's a Giant down on the 10-yard line. Looks like the number 42.
Johnny, please go. And don't look back. Because if you do, you'll see me standing here, doubting everything I've said. Everything I know is true and decent. Please, Johnny, go.
Guess what?
I can't guess what. I'm late for lunch with Dennis.
I just ran into Mrs. Greenlee on the stairs. She gave me 2 tickets to Sunday matinee of Les Miserables. I'm calling Bob right now.
Oh, darn. If I hadn't been late, then she would have seen me and given me the tickets. Oh, well. C'est la vie. See ya.
Wait.
What?
You better run in your stocking.
Oh, why does this always happen when I'm late?
Nail polish?
Yes, I couldn't find another pair. This is definitely not my day.
You're wrong. Bob has to be in Boston this weekend.
I'm seeing Les Miserables?
You're seeing it. I'm living it. If he's in Boston, that means he's seeing Nancy.
You don't know that for sure.
You know, I look in the mirror and I see someone I never expected to see.
Anyone I know?
The other woman.
That is ridiculous.
I'm beginning to understand how Claire must have felt when she was seeing Charles when he was married to me.
You're actually beginning to feel sympathy for Claire?
No, but I can understand how miserable she must have felt.
Why aren't you smiling?
Because I'm just as miserable.
Allie, hurry up. The curtain goes up in 30 minutes.
All set.
New dress?
Oh, new dress, new lipstick, new nails, new attitude.
Shopping, therapy?
Beats sulking. Let's go and have a fantastic time without Bob.
Why are you being so adult about this?
Because I am an adult.
Well, that never stopped you before. Any calls?
None. Especially from Boston.
Whatever happened to I'm not going to sulk?
I couldn't help it. The longer I sat there, the more miserable I became.
You know, you're the only person I know who could go to a sad play and have the entire cast looking out into the audience sympathetically at you.
Why not? They're just pretending to be sad.
You don't know that Bob is with Nancy.
I can't stand it any longer. I have to know.
Allie, what are you doing?
Calling Bob.
In Boston? Are you nuts?
Yes.
Allie, do yourself a favor. Wait till he gets back. Do not call.
Why?
Because it'll look like you're checking up on him, and there are some things that you're better off not knowing. What happened?
A woman answered.
Oh, Allie.
A woman answered, and I hung up like some cheap bimbo in a B movie.
You panicked. It's understandable. But you still can't be sure that it was her.
It was her. She sounded nice, like somebody Bob would go out with. She sounded like me. What am I gonna do? Before I heard her, she was theoretical. Now she's real. Why did you let me call?
36, 24, 36, hike. Touchdown!
Okay, you two better behave or I'll have to separate you.
Oh, Mom.
Who is it?
It's Bob bearing baked beans from Boston.
Beans?
Oh, darn. I knew I should have gone with a chowder. Hey, Chip, have I got something for you?
To Chip, best wishes, Tony Eason. Wow, thanks.
Who's that?
That's only the cutest quarterback in the entire NFL. Let me see that.
Nice guy. I interviewed him this morning.
And you didn't bring me anything?
Oh, well, how could I have forgotten?
Oh, airplane nuts. How thoughtful. Thanks. Want to trade?
No way.
Can I get you some coffee or tea or beans?
No, thanks. I just came from the airport. I've got a cab waiting for me. Look, I just stopped by to apologize again for missing the play. How was it?
Sad.
Yeah?
Very. How was Boston?
All fun, but no tea party. Look, if you're free tomorrow night, I'd like to make it up to you.
Theater's closed on Monday.
Oh, but stadiums don't. Giants and the 49ers. What do you say?
Isn't the season over yet?
Go for it, Bob.
I'll throw in dinner.
Well, great. I'd like that.
Great. You want me to pick you up, or will you meet me at the studio?
Oh, Kate and I have to cater a party, so I'll meet you.
Great. Bye, guys.
Hey, Bob, wait up. Who are you interviewing next week?
Okay. What's going on here?
What do you mean?
No pouting? No hinting? No unnecessary roughness? I thought when he walked in here, I was going to see dishes really fly.
No. We other women have to keep our emotions to ourselves, keep our mouths shut. That's what makes us other women. How's it going?
Nothing serious, just a little flesh wound.
Kate, we have 30 shish kebabs to deliver by 7.
I'm sorry, but I just thought the blood all over the food was a little unprofessional.
Okay, I'll do the kebabs. You stuff the grape leaves.
Stuff them with what?
Preferably none of your vital organs.
Who are you calling?
Bob, to tell him I'll be late. Sorry, wrong number. Oh, my God.
What?
It was her.
Which her?
The same her. She's in New York.
Yeah, Bob's having dinner with you.
Dinner with me, lunch with her, God knows who he had for breakfast. The man is a slug.
Allie, I'm sure there is a perfectly reasonable explanation for this.
There better be.
Well, after
after a drive of 11 of the most unbelievable plays I've ever seen, San Francisco has the ball on the Giants' 35, and there's a timeout on the field. This has been an incredible game. And this is WNEW, where it's a good time for a great beer.
And we're out.
Why don't you take 5, Eddie? Hi, have a seat. We just went to commercial. This is a great game.
Yeah, Bob, I didn't come here to watch football.
Oh, sorry, no fireworks till halftime.
Wouldn't be so sure. I called your apartment and a woman answered.
Oh, what did she say?
Hello?
What did you say?
Nothing. I was saving the goodbye for you. Was it Nancy?
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, no, Allie, don't go.
3, 2,
go near that dial, because we're back with Giants football at the Meadowlands, where it's 3rd and 6 for the San Francisco 49ers. I'm not a sleaze.
Slug.
Whatever, let me explain. Okay, Montana drops back. Oh, he is hit by Taylor. Fumble, there's a scramble for the ball, and there's a flag down on the field. The referees are conferring. Look, Nancy was in town on some business. She had some time in between appointments, so I gave the doorman the keys, huh? Okay, it's a holding on the offense. The Giants decline. It'll be their ball on their own 40. There's the snap. Sims hands off to Morris. Oh, he is hit by Ronnie Lott in a safety blitz. What a hit. Morris is down.
Is he hurt?
I can't tell really, but it sounds, looks, and feels like probably he had the wind knocked out of him. Look, I've known all along that I've been seeing other women.
Other women?
Boy, is he hurt.
I thought it was just Nancy. Is it something they put in the Gatorade?
Boy, is he hurt. Look, can we talk about this at dinner?
No, I am afraid this is the 2-minute warning.
Meaning? He's still hurt.
Meaning I don't want to be a team player anymore. It's either one-on-one or nothing.
Morris is slow to get up. He looks really shaken. Boy, was he hurt. I know just how he feels. Look, is this an ultimatum?
Yes, even though it means I might lose you.
I don't know what to say.
Guess that says it all.
Oh, wait. Sims is changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's gone back for a pass. Look, Allie, I don't want to lose you.
Or make a commitment.
This isn't Monday Night Football. It's the Young and the Restless.
Whoa. What? Somebody's spiking the ball in the end zone. He must have scored a touchdown. Well, this crowd is going wild. That must have been some play. Wish I had seen it.
Good luck to you and Nancy.
The point after is good. It's Giants 34, San Francisco 23.
Allie?
Yeah?
How long are you going to be in there?
Till I've watched that man right out of my hair.
Allie, you've been in there for 40 minutes. You could have washed out half of Brooklyn by now.
You know, it's a good thing that Bob and I broke up. I mean, we have nothing in common. He loves football. I hate it. He wants to sow wild oats. I want to make oatmeal. I love museums. They put him to sleep.
There's an NFL museum in Ohio that I kind of like.
What are you doing here? Where's Kate?
Kate left. Allie, can we talk privately?
Bob, I'm in the shower.
You can't get much more private than that. Who uses Chanel?
I do. Now go away.
Will you walk me to the door?
No. Go away.
Allie, you have to listen to me.
Why?
Well, right now you don't have any choice. Look, I've been thinking about what you said in the booth tonight.
And?
Well, look, I can't predict the future, and I'm not making any promises, and I don't even know if I want to settle down. Do you know what I'm trying to say here?
I'm not sure. So far, it's been only disclaimers.
Well, you don't make this easy on a guy, do you? Look, I think that you and I have something special together. I don't want to lose that.
Who plucks their eyebrows?
Emma. I think we could have something special, too. I just can't adjust my feelings to suit your lifestyle.
Well, you want me to adjust my lifestyle to suit your feelings.
Only if they're your feelings, too.
Well, they are. I mean, well, you know.
Bob, I meant what I said. I can't see you if you're seeing other people.
I know.
So?
Look, I had a long talk with Nancy. It's over.
You mean that?
Who uses wrinkle cream?
Emma, you mean that?
Yeah, I mean that.
So, are we going steady?
Does this mean I can scrub your back?
No, but you can go downstairs and make some sandwiches.